Oh, I didn't see you there. Oh, just finishing off my cup of tea. I hope you're joining me for my Monday morning cups of tea at 10:30 at Sydney time. And I'd love you all to dress up and find a cup of tea, a cup or saucer or your favourite mug or your least favourite mug or even a bowl if you have that latte that they have in Paris, France. But just come on down and just say hello, because we'd love to see you, and there's other people who check in as well, and it's always lovely to see people, whether I know you or whether I don't know you. We're all in this together, and so we become instant family. I think I can take this. Oh, look at that. Show my beautiful eye makeup. So today I want to get a little bit philosophical. A Greek philosopher, Flavius, said that all the darkness in the world cannot disperse the light of a single candle. All the darkness in the world cannot block the light of a single candle. And of course there is darkness. Maybe there's darkness that's close by to you, or maybe it's just all the news that's just catapulting its way in. And it's easy to get bogged down by all that darkness. But my recommendation is that you light a little candle similar to what I've lit here, and just look at it and remind yourself that all the darkness in the world cannot block the light of a single candle. Now, our candle is the light that we like to refer to, but there's a more metaphoric sort of a light that I want to refer to. Ringing a friend and shedding some light on their situation. Being nice to yourself. Making yourself a nice, delicious sort of salad or something healthy and fabulous. Not necessarily just bangers and mash or some prepared meal that you have shoved in the freezer that doesn't feel very loved and may not have a lot of light. So maybe there's some way that you can create some light. Maybe you can do some creative dance and that creates more light in your world. Or maybe rearrange the furniture. That's a lovely way to bring more light into the world. Of course, creativity is another lovely way that you can bring light into the world, and sharing it around. I mean, one of the amazing things about the internet is that there's room for everybody and everything. Not that necessarily everyone's going to hit on you or you've got to become the 200,000 hits or what have you, but you don't need that. You just want to put yourself out there and share the light and share the love and just see if you can make a difference in a positive and beautiful way. And sometimes that's sitting with someone who's got a little darkness going on, and they don't always need a recipe for getting over their darkness. Sometimes they just need a little candle, and you can be that little candle. You know, the little candle doesn't talk, it doesn't give advice, it doesn't suggest anything. The candle just sits there shedding light on a difficult situation. And for some of us, we have relationships that are a little bit darkened over time. Sometimes that happens. And there's some people that we're not talking to. But at the end of the day, at our essence, we are all love and light. So sometimes it's a nice thing to send some light to a friend or to someone who you're more troubled by. In fact, there's more, karmic points to be made from sending that light and sending that love to somebody who is not your best friend. In fact, someone who you find quite problematic. Now, I know there's a few people who find me a little bit problematic, and I understand that, but I'm hoping that some of them might be sending some light my way, as I'm sending light to some of those people in my world who I find a little bit problematic, because at the end of the day, these problematic things are just the diversity of our human experience, and you can rely on the fact, well, it's not necessarily a fact, but I believe it to be true, that behind people's behaviours that are rather problematic is somebody who's in a little bit of pain, or maybe a lot of pain, and if you knew what was going on for them, you'd probably be a lot more understanding of these funky behaviours that emerge. And in that light, I have to say there's a few people around and about, if you're going shopping, what have you, who are starting to get a little bit more intense. And those people also, when you see someone being a little bit left of centre, you just send them some light. Because as they say, all the darkness in the world cannot hide the light of a single candle. Lots of love, and as you know, I love yous all. Bye for now.